Hey, hello everyone, Renjith this side. So today we will be starting a new playlist named Algorithmic Trading Strategies. So in this playlist we will be covering most of the trading strategies, and then we will also cover Python code behind that. We'll write the whole algorithm on how to implement that strategy, and then later on we will build our own machine learning system wherein the system will try to figure out which strategy to use. So that will be later part of, let's say, the whole playlist or the series. In this video we will be covering scalping strategy. This strategy is mainly used for the intraday trading, but in this video we will not be doing the intraday, and then we will also focus on the Nifty 50 stocks within the Indian stock market, or let's say the National Stock Exchange of India. This strategy is great for beginners who are looking to understand the fast-paced nature of scalping using Python. So what is scalping? So scalping is a trading strategy aimed at let's say profiting from minor price changes. This is majorly done HFTs, which is high frequency trading, or by institutions. This basically need a good system, and then you also need to use a good technology. Python is not, I would suggest to go for the scalping, or let's say for the intraday trading. I would have personally gone for C++ for the HFTs. Coming back to the point, a successful scalper needs to have a disciplined approach and a good understanding of the market movement. In the scalping, we normally do multiple trades within the same day. Human cannot do scalping or fast trading. For that, our system needs to understand the logic and then implement it. We will not focus on high frequency trading or not even a short-term trading, but we will be focusing more on moving averages. Our aim will be to get a return of, let's say, 5% with somewhere around a stop loss of 2%, so that we minimize the risk. So going back to the code, we have imported couple of libraries. So we have pandas, we have numpy, and then we have matplotlib.pyplot. This is just to make sure that we see the plot, what the plot is trying to say. And then there is also, we have imported a Byfinance, but we will not be using it because in the last couple of days I have been trying to get access from the Byfinance, and there is a high risk of getting blocked or banned from accessing this data. So what I have done, I have saved tickers in this folder. One of the first function that we will be using is fetch data. So in this function, telling the path of the file, the stock we will be importing in. So we will work on Tata Consumer stock, and then this is the data which will be pulled in from this particular folder. Past date and column index is basically we are converting the date into an index column, and then we are passing it as a data type. And then the second is the logic behind the scalping strategy. In this we'll be passing the data which we will bring in from the folder, and then the short window and the long window. So short window and long window are basically let's say the moving averages. Short window and long window are the moving averages of the particular stock for, let's say, the number of days. I'm saying that short window should be 40 days and the long window should be 100 days. It basically says that the rolling window, or let's say every 40 days the data should move on to the next date. So basically we are trying to take as 40 days of mean. Okay, let's go back to this function again. So what we are saying, we have taken the data frame, creating a signal based on whether to buy it or buy a stock or not. Now this is the two main syntaxes. We are creating a short moving average and the long moving average based on the close column, right? So the minimum period is 1, center is false. We are creating a 40 days of mean, and then it will give us whether the short moving average is greater than the long moving average, and then we are creating the positions as the difference between the signals. Here we are taking the stock. Here we can list all the stocks, but whichever we would like to work on. And then this is the main function that we are calling in. In this function we are passing the data, the short window, long window, and then we are creating a signal. So it's a whether it's 0 or 1 based on the condition that we did above. If the short moving average is greater than the long moving average, then it will be 1, otherwise it will be 0. And then we are looping through each stock. Right now we have only one stock, so we are not looping it up. The overall idea behind this video was to make you understand what the scalping is. Like I said, scalping is done mostly for the high frequency trading, but you can also do it for the swing trade, right? So yeah, thank you so much.